I'll wait outside. I can skip the first boss.
And I get my best in slot shoulders from Skid.
More people would give me the list, it would be so much easier.
I did give you the list on Discord, and you said you not.
Check if I actually posted it. Oh.
But you said the first two bosses and me the second boss.
Got like 12k Titan's Wisdom and I can't do anything with it because I don't need anything except raid gear. Sad.
Alright, I'll sit Brian out then.
Oh my god, okay.
Doesn't anything drop that can be corrupt?
Yeah, but that's, you know, if someone really needs a piece from this, then I'll rather sit out, you know? Like, it's more important than having corruption, you know?
Well, for some reason the list is not updated. Which is weird, because you're not supposed to save it anyways.
Invite started?
Let's see, where is... Yeah, we're already filming.
Oh man.
Instant getcha if you guys needed it, but I didn't get a whisper.
Yeah, I said I needed a weapon from Rathian.
You want me to sit at Rathian?
Check. 28. I asked the question. What's the response? I don't see an answer anywhere. You don't need anything for the first one, folks?
No.
Okay. Right. Let's get mercenary in there. Mercenary. What's his name?
Morphed.
Wow.
Meanwhile, me and Foops will just inject some heroin for the next bosses.
Thanks, Oops.
And we can also just do Ny'alotha heroic relief.
Ah, yeah. I see why. I see why I'm not seeing it. These 12-hour speeches. Whisper me on Discord after the raid and just tell me when you still need the first and the second boss.
Okay.
And put your name of your character so I actually know who the fuck you are. And then I'll update the list. Reason I'm not updating it is I don't know why. I don't know what happened. The Jace thing happened and then people before were just bitching, blah 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 blah. Then I posted to the list. I don't see Leta saying anywhere that he needed the bosses.
After first.
I think Leta said it on the channel, not in the...
Yeah, so like I said, just whisper me after the raid with your name and what you need from the first or the second boss, and then we'll just make the groups like that.
Okay.
After first two bosses, you will stick to the team you said on Discord?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the team from Mountain thingy.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, quick flasks. There you go. Here's the first. And here's the flasks.
Who is doing that?
Who's doing what?
Second phase.
Same as usual. Alright, Krogi, you'll take the left one. Oh, Fane died again. Got it as well. Over here, boys.
Dispel later.
Dispel me as well, I'm slowed. Okay.
Oh, I guess we have a spot if you wipe. Let the boss come to you. So Krogi will take the one left of the boss, ditto the middle one, and then Maref take the one on the right. I get Fanny up. Last chance. Shot for shit on the floor. Cross. Stay near cross, watch out. Okay, cross is good. And we lost 2 more people. Jesus Christ, boys. You wanna watch your stacks? I get synth up when we can. Buddy in the middle so we can get the ads on top of each other. Shut this in. These pillars. This one on top of the boss as well. Got 25 seconds ish. Really pills on the ones in the back.
Pretty concentration.
I get Synthetica up in 15. Check for shit on the floor. Orange.
Dispel later.
Well, that's the last time you'll be doing Mythic with us, my good old friend. Just gonna get rid of this guy. Still outside, Mercenary?
Yeah, I'm buying some gems, but you can help.
think I gave you enough chances. Ada, enjoy your social status. So the rest, can you guys just like please focus? Because if you're dying on this shit, you're not really giving me much confidence for the other bosses. Okay, let me update. Light it up and summon him. Move this guy from the invite list as well. There we go. There we go. And where's the other demon hunter that was supposed to be here? Okay, it's not here either. Move him as well.
Can I have a summon, please?
No, summon Mercer. What else am I forgetting? Fort, please.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Incineration.
Touch the shit on the floor. Star. Check this out. Alright, we're good. The boss come to you. Stop moving so you reset your stacks.
DR and dispel, please.
Orange. Dump this. The boss come to you. Go. Good all the key help as well. Might as well do something useful.
I can't get him. He would still mine.
I have 2 of the assassins on me. Don't know what the other one is. I'm missing one. Crit shards. There's 3 underneath the boss. The other ones. Fuck the odds. I think somebody missed one. DPS cooldowns with the boss.
Reconsideration.
Drop a shit on the floor. Cross.
Just put that real in it, please. Thank you.
I'm gonna let the boss come to us. Stop moving and reset your stacks.
Different incineration.
Shot for the shit on the floor. That's fucking clock shit. Orange. Shot left side of orange, or right side. So, both should be fine. Boss come to us. There we go. Focus shorts, ignore the odds. Save your DPS cooldowns for the boss. Whatever cooldowns you got left. Skull. Chart, yeah. Left side of skull. Left side.
Can someone dispel me? Oh, never mind.
Just to, I think you moved before
No, I'm
somebody
really
dispelled.
slow. I had to move away for the incineration, and then you were too far away, and then I had to move back. And it's
Sure
just
you didn't have 50 stacks?
Yeah, I did have 50 stacks there.
Yeah. I was about to dispel you, but then you moved and died. Just need the boss for a bit. Shove the tail down. And move the boss a little bit. You die again?
Who?
You died twice, are you? Or
Alright, still.
Easy cancel.
yeah, it goes to trinket.
And no weapon for me.
Are we going to Skitra?
Yes.
Can I go to Daltar real quick? I forgot to get coins. Well, I hadn't time.
Okay.
There was left.
Ah, his bonus loot, sorry.
I promise synthetic carried
That
case.
it doesn't take much for my friends to believe I betrayed them. Champions, that vision was as much for me as it was for you. N'Alotha wants us to believe that my corruption is inevitable. Doubt me, you must. But know that I will not rest until his smoldering corpse is
I can just need anything from Skitra, Brian?
Nope. But you want me to get another bow? The 7th time in a row?
No, I'm just making sure that we have everybody that actually needs loot from Skitra.
I do.
You need something, right?
Yeah, I need 2 items.
Okay, so who in the group right now doesn't need Skitra?
I don't need, I can sit out.
Okay.
Me too, man. Mercenary also.
Let Mer sit out and I'll take
Okay.
what's his name? Oops, I'm shitty with names today.
I'm standing outside for the next, okay?
Pop a summon portal? Summon portal?
I'll be front like a more.
I don't need those legs.
I'll leave the group more so I can invite folks. So anybody else from this end? Brian? Close over here. Seal's already here as well. Okay. Just summon Seals and Foops and now we'll just we'll just invest to the next boss.
I need to target something first.
Alright, let's go. Stealth. Make sure you don't have any imps up, so dismiss your pets when you're upstairs.
Wait.
Dismiss your imp, and then go.
I'm sorry, I missed.
You should have a spot.
Yeah, true.
Or you can just summon your whatever.
Yes, please, that would be nice.
I'll set up a portal. Summon quick before we do the 4 points. Some music actually. classes or not.
Trade me, Khalifa.
Then tell them, Ari. Don't just whisper me.
No
Sorry?
problem.
Ari?
I think I'll do it after.
I'll do it now.
No, I don't want to do it now. Please, let's just get on with it.
Okay, then I'll tell them. Cass and Moosey, stop up. Let me do it. Stop up you.
Let me do it, please. I'll do it afterwards. My hit points are assigned. I want people to use them when I say them. Not.
Fine. Keep being super nice and see what happens. Keep telling me. If you want something done.
Stop fighting.
I'm not fighting. Just she works hard on making these fucking angry assignments, and people are not keeping to them. So keep to it. Because you are annoying her. So please stop annoying her. You know who you are, so.
Evacuate strap soldiers in top strategy. Manifest a military style gathering strategy. When niggas battle, my prophets are prediction. Switch and move position. Separated from his gun and bitch. And watch him start stitching. I keep spitting steel, stupid niggas there to listen. I'm personified as love, living hell of prison. My ammunition buried, my voice carried. Watch me invite the whole world, me and the mob get married. It seems horrifying, screams pierce the dark. A trick, bitch, where's your heart? You mark, watch niggas fall when I call their name. We outlaws, so your head niggas all the same. Except some want more out of life distress. We still thug until it's none of that.
They changed it, right?
Say what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the boss.
Yeah, it's every 33% now.
Yeah.
So we'll most likely have to deal with the walls. So we have 3 druids. Should be fine. So hope you all have mass entanglement. Mass entanglement OP. So make sure you get it. So it's about 66 and 33, so okay. Should be fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your mind smells so delicious.
Psycho Nightguard. Come back. Especially that. Right. Check for the images, so you see them where we are. You might want to wait where we are until we figure out where we need to go, so you don't run through the images.
Right.
So it's skull?
No.
Orange?
Yes.
Okay, it's on orange.
How does the wall look?
Watch out. What people move?
Yeah, but the wall is vulnerable now, so okay.
So you didn't type these guys.
Can you go moonfire them, Diddle?
Can't see them. If you can see them, I can't see them.
Oh yeah, sure.
Range, there is that behind us. Hitting.
Let's finish the outpost. Switch to the ad. Yeah, I'm coming to it. I'll just pop something.
Another abandoned reality.
Switch to the ad. Wall. Yeah, Buffus was way too slow moving away from it, so kill the ad please. So mostly. Okay. Get the ad.
They're killable.
Very good. Kill the projections. Is it on skull?
No.
Orange? Orange?
Yeah.
It's on
Can I
orange.
download? Is that it?
Why is the ad still up? Or why are we not killing the ad? The ad is literally killing us, guys. Is it still up?
No,
It's down now.
There was 2 ads. That's one from Lucy, one from.
My bot list. Yeah, killing ads. It's hot shit. Oh man, seems like they made this boss even easier than it already was. Just dog the boss. I mean, you didn't kill the ad the second time, so I wanted to fucking do it now. Let's present to shit.
Yeah, the damage is higher. They make it more healing intensive because damage ram up is much higher.
Yeah, the timers are off now. My healing timers are.
Oh, yeah. Half your group's not paying attention to them anyway, so.
Fuck, can I get a summon, please?
You need
Extra
what?
rolls. Summon, because I need to get extra rolls. Forgot about it.
Jeez, gosh. Trade me for the boots, by the way. Orf.
Huh?
We wanted to boost for spec, right? To boost the legs. So, time to change the list. So,
Just gonna find you.
you do that. Campaign.
Thank you.
Ideorgan was back up. It's already here, right? Yeah. Okay. Rest to the focus is here. Okay, put him back in here.
Should I step for mod now?
Hmm?
Should I step for mod now?
Yes. I'm gonna go with the team that we set on Discord.
So now we got suicide and run from the beginning?
No, just kill all this shit and then just
Good
go
luck,
to the boss.
boys and girls.
Where are you guys going? You're gonna have to run all the way again. Anyways. Just kill this trash and then just go to mount and then we can go all the way up again.
Guys, can I get a summon or my extra roll will be lost?
What was the point of skipping it then?
I never said skipping it. Somebody else said
we
skip
skipped
it.
We skipped it before Skitra.
Fell down. So.
We can still skip it now.
I mean, you can skip these two. Easy. I get my revenue. Okay. So, to this guy, and Maker, and Alakina. There you go. Right, you guys can port out.
Okay, I will leave Discord. If you still need me, just poke me. Probably in game.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
There you go. It's been summoned. Pretty sure I could jump up this last time. Yeah. Where the fuck is everybody else? Yes, the backup sleeve. And then we should have me, Ditto, Ari, Kaz, Neff, Wooly Moose, Merce, Kroggy, Later Morphite, yes, Big Capitan Asil, Brian, Quell, Foops, into the camera of Ceres. Ceres is in here, so Dearwin stepping in.
Okay.
Wow. Great healing. Get a save K again. Oh, thank you. Doesn't matter. Just keep going.
Wait for something.
Yep. Ny'alotha symbol of heart. I need to change my item.
There we go. Oh shit. Turn back. Why are you using it? Bullets hurt. Don't release, we'll just resume. Alright, get him up.
Stick pop, buck. Gregorian prime, Gregorius rhyme, the glorious and the most notorious slums. Thugs to the heart, we buck from the start. Rugged and smart, fucking we wanted to spark. When the blenders is ready, just west, run for GS, for funk flesh. Yeah, White the desperado, used to rock the all black Movado, the all black Eldorado, all that in the bottle of Dawn P. Niggas can't harm me, I keep the arm. Brooklyn in the house, without a doubt. I'm a rapper with clout, everybody yap about. Check it out, guns I bust 'em. Promise with my wife, don't discuss 'em. Some lead jets, I bust them. Fingerprints, I dust them. Recent address, lucky for your stash in your busy mattress. Them all the actress didn't want to show me the thing. It's okay, she was all in the way. I display hot 97 round ready. Cop Mac 11 line steady. Like Tevin Campbell, I'm ready to do what I do continuously. Come on, motherfucker! Thug nigga deep in the blood. My people's is blood. Keep you with slugs. 100 deep in the clubs. Big pop, butter. Gregorian prime. Gregorius rhyme. The glorious and the most notorious slums. Corleone. Thugs Thugs to the heart, we bug from the start. Rugged and smart, fucking who wanted to spark. When the blenders is ready, just west, spun from GS, from funk flesh.
Can you accept this summon now?
Through the ghetto, I drive slow and pick the buck, the duck, and I don't give a fuck about 5-0. A hardcore life, I chose to explore, therefore I lived through and went to war with the look. My only picture was among shots, slugs with thugs, got pockets swelling out from selling tops in a drug spot. Cheese was cracked, fat knots were in the socks.
I just nuke skull so we can at least kill one of them.
Shit was ran right by me and my man Mike. Cause I choose to use a gun, don't mean that I can't fight. Cause we can put the guns down and go one round with the hands. But man, I ain't the one you get dumb clown. I can inverse my style, cause I'm versatile. Quick to birth the child, I'm living worse than foul. I pack 2 texts in case your true flex. I went up the set in a second, yeah, who's next? To build the rap off a psychopath, shoots it up like shaft. Turn your staff into a bloodbath, the laugh. You'll get smashed like a deli snack. Softer than jelly jack, I attack in black with a cat and a skelly hat. What?
Deep in the blood, my people's is blood. Keep you with slugs, 100 deep in the clubs. Fuck the Victorian pun, the warriors from the glorious and the most notorious slums. Corleone, thugs to the heart, we bug from the start. Rugged and smart, fucking
Don't get baited.
when the blenders is ready, just west, spun from GS, from funk flesh. I'm from the X and I've seen it all. 40s with dreams of playing ball for Seton Hall, turn the fiends of force. For me to walk the sack walls, ain't fat song is being sung. It's like give me a gun and a back door. So we crack on TS, walk regulators, storm little niggas to death for trying to imitate us. All can never see us, BSTS, killer BS. This punk got more guns and funds than none BS. BS, I'm from the BX, so I have to roll. Blast the full crash, your dough, smash a hole. I off the stove, I'm stacking heads like totem poles. Throw a hole in your color, don't you
Give me a second, I can't hear you. Say what?
He says you're on your own in the trash, he has to sort of like a kid or something.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so don't pull like the entire one, please. Just pull these little fuckers. Range interrupt, please. No range interrupt. There we go. Should you interrupt the shizzle thing? That mistake. Right, where's my music? Remember guys, phase 1, balls on skull. Make sure melee is always on this side, and make sure range is always on this side. Don't stack behind the balls. Phase 2, balls on skull. Groups 1 and 2 on orange. What did I say? Groups 1 and 2 on orange, right?
Yeah.
Okay. On 4 and 5. 4 and 5, 3 and 4 in blue. I think that's a little bit too far away. Should be good. And I'll pop everything up bold and save it for the boss when he comes back out of phase 2.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, thanks for that black claw. Get the head off of this.
Group 1, 2,
I'll move forward to theirs. Alright, on your marks.
Well,
Take it easy. First buff incoming. Take it easy. Alright, come on, Rhythm. Stop milking so much, man. Wait till you get the buff.
survival. What are you sure?
Charge your one. Keep an eye on your HP, boys.
Side.
Cooldowns again, make the boss.
One, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. Cool time.
Group 1, 2, 3, 4.
The ad spawns, snoop the shit out of it. Okay, it didn't spawn. Okay, chill the fuck out. Also, why is Cappy dying like all the time?
Yeah, I fucked up twice. It's my bad.
Careful, we haven't got healing cooldown. let's go.
Just chill until you get the orb. The orb is incoming. Just chill. Just take it nice and easy. There's no need to knock the boss. Just chill. Shit. This might hurt a little bit more. The wrong side. Just chill. You got like 15 seconds to do almost no damage, so just chill the fuck out. Just give your heals some mana back. There you go.
One. Two.
Look at this.
Greasy prop revival.
Yep, sorry, first time I didn't clear my stack like an idiot, and the second time I just didn't use defensive cooldowns like an idiot.
And then short in the room.
Yep.
Can you make versatility to navigation?
Yeah.
Wow. Of course you get the weapon.
Yeah, it's my piece.
Yeah, I think it's mine as well, since they nursed Twilight Devastation. They're going for it. We can just shroud this easy. So wait till everybody's here. Very good shit. Come on, guys, move your fucking asses. Don't trade me pets, man. Put it on the auction house.
Okay.
Come on, boys. I shroud and then we go all the way up to the elevator.
I'll shroud Kurogi. Okay.
No, I got.
Okay. You want to shroud again?
No. You need to kill this anyways for the elevator to show up, I think. No?
No, the other way.
Well, at least you'll get your 2 mementos, I guess.
Let's come up from the stairs, but line of sight.
Yeah, you just pulled everything, guys. Whatever that is, you are mentally charged.
We'll see getting combat rest though.
If you want reset, I've got a soulstone.
Yeah. We'll be to kill those.
How the hell? Alright, we could pretty much just kill everything. Okay. I have no idea what the fuck pulled.
Maybe they link them. We pull the upstairs, we pull those.
Oh well.
Guys, come up off the stairs, I can't.
I mean, could have been my thingy, but could have been my paralysis, but if that put it in combat, then everything else would have pulled anyways. So it had to be something else. I'm guessing a pet.
I think only Sap and Imprison from the edge not putting stuff in combats.
Paralysis doesn't put shit in combat either.
Does.
It's only when you're in range of it. Oh, that was totally worth 200 momentos. And now we get to kill trash for half an hour.
Can't spell mementos without meme.
Or toss.
Or Mentos.
Good point.
Kurva.
I'm pretty impressed all of us can spell.
Harry, can you rest me?
Are you still down there?
Just
No,
put
no, here. I'm near the elevator because I
It's
did
okay.
the Musi thing.
Okay, I'll rest off the elevator. Because, yeah, I don't trust it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go back and raise Neff as well because I think he's all.
Fuck's taking so long, man?
Waiting for Neff. He's gone to get a drink to start. It's okay.
So you're just gonna stand next to him for like for 5 minutes? I pop a portal.
Otherwise it gets frozen, man.
He is Jane.
Fine, let's go. Buttless. Don't forget to interrupt the square when she does signal. Just let him release when he comes back and we'll just we'll just summon him. Stand over there for like 5 minutes to bust. Hmm? I know. It's really bad enough we have to spend half an hour with killing trash. I wanted to make a joke there, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. Somebody got fucked up.
Yep.
We put this intentional, right? This seems like a lot of it.
200 mementos coming.
What kind of joke that must be if TheRealTephy refuses to type it in the chat?
Yeah. Guess we'll never find out.
Say what?
Grabbing a drink.
There we go. The hard-earned 200 mementos. Amazing.
And more mementos.
Alright, wisdom.
I'm doing it. See, mass resurrection and raid chat.
I don't read raid chat. I have a microphone and a headset. Shot for the eye thingy. Okay. Let's interrupt the back, please. Come over here with your shit.
Yeah, I was just waiting for it to do its frontal.
These things. Thank you.
So blood deals, don't forget to use your arcane torrent when you've got buffs up. You can take it off. Chop chop. Let's try for once not pulling that back.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
At least nobody pulled it back, I guess. So that's a plus.
Ah, look, I did it again.
Driving's hard. Can you actually put a one-up portal like over there? Like over there-ish. That's too far, isn't it?
I can try.
Like from here to from green to like blue. Yeah. You just skip all that fucking garbage.
You can also just walk over here and skip.
Yeah, but this is just way cooler now.
Nice.
Look at us min-maxing. The proper team.
Saw you back at the millman at the door. Notice.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Did he bring anything good?
No, it's my resignation thingies, you know, so I can sign for it. Alright, let's do this.
I'll wait for the guy to come here. I don't suppose you could put a warlock portal from like over here, all the way to green?
Probably
Oh,
not.
that's too far.
Damn it. Want to buy gliders in raids again. I'm gonna pull the Sanguinor dinghy. Watch the floor. The floor is bad.
We could jump there.
I could probably roll over there, but
And we all probably have gliders, or most of us. The Varatian tree. I think they made it for this.
Yeah, I got gliders.
how's that too far though? Isn't that like the same distance we were before? Apart from like over here-ish.
From the top.
Yeah, if you jump like on top.
But the gliders work here or not?
No, they don't work in race anymore, no.
You sure?
I'm
very, very sure.
This is the furthest I can put it.
Okay, let me just try it. I'll be the good. Nah, never mind. Some dumbass pulls. Rip. Big boy incoming. It's time for me to see if it will work. Well, it would have worked. I think.
I'm not sure, man.
Yeah, I think it would work. I'll have to try it next week, I guess.
Oh, you can reset the raid. Yeah, it's respawn.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's go out.
Oh, you're having a laugh.
Oh, you having a laugh?
You having a laugh, mate?
Having a laugh, mate?
You fucking not bad, eh?
Let me just loot my BOE mythic best in slots.
With corruption, sell it for 5 million, yes.
That's still not quite what I was looking for. But one cannot be too picky, I suppose. You guys got that one.
Typical Shadhar is perfection.
I mean, it is a bone.
Precious.
I want more dogs.
Alright, well, it's pretty much the same as on normal. So for the miasmas, just kite them to red in phase 1 and 2. In phase 3, we'll stack on green. While we're stacked on green, you do the miasmas on blue instead of red. And for phase 1 and 2 we keep the boss in the middle. So you kind of want the range at the edges as much as possible. Like, keep this portion of the room where the boss is in. Keep it free for the miasma, because the damage lowers based on distance. So basically, you guys should be in the side of the room, like here-ish. I don't know if I can put markers down, like this side of the room. So this side that I'm jumping in now, that's basically the range and the heals. Melee to the left or to the right of the boss. And it has quite the melee, what's it called? Melee range or whatever the fuck it's called? Hitbox?
Hitbox.
Yes. But the idea is basically that you don't want to stack too much, so that you will always have some portion to move into. So that's why you don't want to stack too much. Just want to give people the ability to just move to a safe spot when the shit on the floor spawns. That's why we don't want all the melee stacked on top of each other. Alright, so miasma and red in phase 1, make sure you don't stand in the water. Phase 3 you put it on blue, and phase 3 we stack on green. Any questions?
Every second?
The first one, and then the third one, and then the fifth one, and then we'll have to see how the transitions work. And that's also how we work the interrupts. So the first one will use freedom, the second one mostly uses lust, and then you just repeat that order all the time. So first miasma, woolly, second moosey, third woolly, fourth moosey, so basically like that. So the uneven numbers are for woolly and the even numbers are for moosey. And we save.
Nefer needs to change his traits. He's going to need a resummon quickly. You can give us a couple of minutes.
You can give him tone.
Basically, the idea is. Let me just do something else while you guys are talking.
I was just gonna say that I can't use darkness on the 3:30 mark if I use it on the 1 minute mark.
I'd save yours for when we start phase 3, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've got Cass's link for phase 3, then we've got Nef's aura for phase 3.
You're gonna need a lot of shit for phase 3.
I
like,
know.
Especially when we start.
I know.
Like the majority of the damage is gonna come in phase 3 when we have the stacks still from phase 2. That's why we like have to be careful with the cooldowns. Like you pre-pot and you pop your cooldowns on pull, and then you basically hold them until phase 2 starts, which is around 66. And when phase 2 starts, he'll run to this thing over here. Let me just mark it so that you guys actually know when phase 2 starts. Like the moment he goes to phase 2, that's the moment you bloodlust, pop your second pre-pot, and pop all the DPS you've been saving. And you nuke the shit out of him. The faster we get him into phase 3, the much lower the rate damage is. And then in phase 3, you just make sure you stay always behind the boss. But you kind of have to like experiment with the edges. So if you stand over here, you're fine. No, you're not. So if you stack over here, for example, the boss will always do the breath like towards the edge of the room. You know what I mean? And then you can just sidestep that easily. If you guys stand over here, then yeah, you'll have to move all the way over here or all the way into the middle, which you don't want to do. So phase 3 starts, you stack here, you'll get shit underneath you, the tanks will have to slowly rotate the boss around the room. And in phase 3, when you get the miasmas, you run to blue instead of red, cause... And just gotta keep in mind, if it's your turn to pick it up after you took the miasma, because the miasma hits like a truck, so the healers have to make sure that whoever is kiting the miasma is topped up and shit like that. And then you just, if you have to take the thingy and feed the boss, make sure you pop a defensive, just in case. Because you will be out of range for the healers for quite a bit, and when you've done that shit, so you kited the miasma, you come straight back to the boss, if we're not feeding him. Any questions? Because I feel like I'm rambling.
How often do we feed him?
We do the first one, so the first miasma. That's the first guy, that's the first one that we feed, and then the second we ignore, the third miasma we feed, the fourth one we ignore, the fifth one we feed, and then we kind of have to see when he transitions.
Yeah, and another question is, do we save any cooldowns that are longer than 2 minutes?
No, because you'll have them up again anyways in phase 2. Like phase 1 is gonna last around 1:50. So yeah, you could save it if you really want to. No, it's gonna last about 2 minutes.
Let's see how it will take us. Second phase, how long it.
I can only give that answer like if I know how long phase 1 is gonna last. If you can phase it in like 1.5 minutes, then yeah, save it. Like phase 1 is basically just spread out on one half of the room, keep one half of the room safe for, well, we the tanks, and also the red marker for the miasma. And then just dodge shit on the floor. That's pretty much all you gotta do. Dodge shit and dodge the breath. And when we get into phase 2, then we'll see.
And there is soaking also, and one person can soak twice.
Same, literally same mechanics as heroic. There's no difference.
Yeah.
Just be on point with the dispelling Wooly and Mussy so that the guy can move fast. Make sure you go to the correct marker in the correct phase. So now that you want to go to the sides of the boss, to the left or the right sides. Okay, that's one down already.
Heal.
Chopper breath. You have to pick it up, mate. Said the first one has to feed it.
Freedom of Rogi. Freedom.
Musa? Have to be faster with the okay, I just didn't hit you. Okay. Dude, move to the marker faster, man. Okay, who the fuck is this? Who is this guy over here? Let me see what it is. Why are you over here, Morphite?
Yeah, I ran the wrong way.
Alright, wipe it. Come up as a healer. Quickly. I just wipe it. 80%. So that's. Just go stand in the water, man.
Get us all set up.
Yeah,
Why did-
good.
I didn't accept that. Why did I reverse?
Yeah, move away
So again, the first guy who gets to the miasma, pick it up, drag it to the boss immediately. Everybody else, heal us quicker with the dispels. And get to red as fast as you can.
By the way, you don't have to dispel druid shapeshift.
Hmm?
Druids can shapeshift.
So how the fuck is she supposed to know?
I'm just saying that they don't have to do it. On druid, but it doesn't matter. Druid do it on everyone.
You can ignore me. I'm immune to movement pairing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, you needed the Alexa transmog right back? Did I not do this? No, okay, so there you go. Trade me. Stop standing in shit and do the miasmas correctly. Do them faster. So faster dispels, faster move to red. If you have to move through the boss, do it. It doesn't matter. As long as you don't get hit by the thing, the explosion doesn't happen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job.
Stop with the ninja plumbing, please. Whoever gets the miasma is gonna feed the boss. Spell it. Breath. Yeah, that's my bad man.
Just good luck with it.
Should I tank up maybe? Why does it take so long to rest the tank, man? Fucking hell. Come on, as a healer? We can't. People still being hit by shit on the floor? And people being hit by breath. You got your soul stone?
Yes.
Okay, plug it. Do as I ask, please, guys. I really don't want to repeat myself 16 fucking times in the raid, because I actually have to pay attention to this shit myself. Otherwise, Ditto's gonna keep dying the entire evening. So don't stand in shit on the floor. Avoid the breath, miasma, move it to red. If it's your turn to soak, you take the little thingy that the miasma drops and you take it to the boss. So the first guy who gets it, the third guy who gets it, the fifth guy who gets it, and etc, etc, etc. Don't make me fucking repeat myself like I usually have to. Just do as you're told. Alright, prepare buttons here. There you go.
I'll call out the fixates because I see who gets it.
3, 2, 1.
Fixating 5.
Fixate on foods.
You have to feed them, folks. You have to feed them, folks. You have to feed them, folks. People are still getting hit by shit on the floor. Ridiculous. Fucking mythic raiders. Guy doesn't know where the fuck he's going. There is a healer. One healer, go stand in the shit and die. There is a healer.
Vito.
There is a healer.
Combat.
Oops, can come as
Cass
well.
is dead, Nick was dead.
Yeah, they got.
We got a healer?
Yeah, we got.
Come on, guys, seriously, stop standing in shit.
Okay,
That's
so
why.
I got it.
That's why the range need to be in the back of the room, where I told you to be, and the melee to the side, so you guys are not running into each other's shit all the time.
So I got a question. What am I supposed to do if miasma spawns between me and the red marker, like this time?
Go around.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, but I kind of want the guy to figure it out for
Why
himself.
did he res me on the tank?
It's kind of obvious, and it's a specific class that can make your job a lot easier. And there's only one of them in the raid.
No, I have Ghost Wolf for that. I don't really need this.
It's not Ghost Wolf, man. Just pop a fucking Warlock portal from over here to red, man. I thought that would be obvious, to be honest. And then you just use the Warlock portal.
Okay.
You gotta keep in mind, when you drop the miasma, you have to fucking soak it as fast as you can. And then get your ass back to the raid.
But
Don't just...
if we don't feed, we don't have to soak, right? Or we do?
Oh, fucking hell, dude. I mean, soak the miasma, not the thing it drops.
But actually, my question is still valid. We don't have to soak when we don't feed.
No. Because otherwise you get a debuff, and if the entire raid is debuffed, then we're pretty much shit. So again, first guy who gets it, when we pull, he feeds. The guy after that doesn't. The next guy does. And etc, etc, etc. So there's always the first one. It's like the uneven numbers, pretty much. And then we just have to feed based on, you know, he's gonna like transition soon and he has like 5 stacks, then yes, obviously we're gonna feed him because his stacks keep coming. We'll just call that out. I'm pretty sure the thing stays on the floor for a bit, so just focus on not standing in shit. Fixate incoming.
So fake.
Remember to eat it. No, sorry, man. Just paying attention to these motherfuckers. Get them up. Quell has it. Help him out.
Need a spell.
Why is it not being dispelled, Mossy? I made it quite clear, like who's supposed to dispel what, right? Like that guy needs to soak and feed the doggy. That guy needs to soak and feed the doggy. And that guy just killed the raid. Fucking god, I swear to Jesus fucking Christ. Why do I use the fucking right click? Who's the second person that's supposed to dispel? Let me ask you some questions. Who's the person who's supposed to dispel the second guy who gets to fixate? Okay. Why wasn't that done? My binds didn't work.
Keep pounding didn't work. But we've also got Neff and Wooly that can do it as well.
I know, but I literally gave an order on who does what. Wooly does the first one, we'll see the second one, Wooly the third one, etc, 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 etc.
Can we try something different? Can we try stacking a bit more? Because with the healing cooldowns, it's incredibly hard to, when the void eruption goes off, and everybody's spread, you have to move out. And everyone's kind of spread around, and it would just be easier for us if we kind of moved as one lump in terms of healing. I don't know if it's going to work or not on this phase, but it would be nice to try it.
So you want to stack the entire raid?
No, loosely stack. So, like when the void eruption comes up underneath us, it's kind of isolated to one space as opposed to all over the place. Because at the moment it's all over the place, and sometimes there isn't really anywhere safe to stand. I'm just wondering if it will help us move. You know, like on Ashvane where we stacked for upsurge. I wonder if the same thing will happen.
Yeah, but that's different though.
The problem is when he gonna do breath, we all have to move, so we're gonna lose DPS and HPS at this point.
Look, my first tactic was we just stack here, pretty much. Let me show you what my first tactic was. Okay. Just stack on me. I know how hard that is as mythic raiders to understand this part. It's just hard stack on me. Literally, when you stack, the star should be above your head. Literally. That's what hard stacking means. So there's a couple of people that are still not doing it. So basically, you move under me until you see the... Let me take something that's a little bit bigger so you can see it easily. There you go. So the skull has to be literally on top of your head. There you go. I'm just gonna wait for DRN to get it and move backwards. Wait for Cappy to come over here again. So everybody basically just stack on this. Alright, so the problem with this, if we do it like this, is every time he does the shit on the floor, we'll move over here. So move over here, guys. And then you restack in the same way that the skull is always above your head. And then we just do it like this. So we're constantly doing this. The only problem you're gonna have with that is enjoy its non-mobile DPS. Because you'll be moving constantly for the shit on the floor and the breath.
I think that won't work because breath gonna kill our DPS and HPS.
In phase 1. In phase 2 we won't do it like this. In phase 2 there's no reason to stay stacked because we'll have to spread for the breath and we'll have to spread around the room anyways. Well, so what we just did before, what I just told you guys to do before, like the spreading out on that side of the room, we'll do that in phase 2. So for now you literally stack on top of me. So everybody should be on me. And it's really important that you guys are exactly on top of me. Because if one dumbass is like standing over here and we move clockwise, then yes, we will most likely die. So your hard stack on me right now. And somebody ninja the boss. Because people still target bosses. Keep going, keep going, keep going while you're running. Why the fuck? Yeah, then you move. There you go.
No, nobody moved. It just can't stack on one point, I think.
Oh, you fucking guys sometimes. You're breaking my fucking head, man. Please tell me we have a Leo combat rest.
I have Soulstone, but I...
Good, use it. Testing my patience, boys. I'll start fucking ninja pulling.
Yeah, it was my bad.
So the problem with that is gonna be that the melee, we're gonna have to stay stacked and not run towards the boss. You have to wait until the boss is on us. And if we time it correctly, the moment the shit on the floor spawns, and I'm not gonna say to you guys, you move to the left. Not, oh, let me finish my combat, but no, fucking move. Just move exactly when it spawns on the floor. Same thing with the breath. Don't wait on, well, let me finish with my cast. No, just fucking move. Alright, let's go. Stack on me, do your repairs if you need to. And then hard stack on me again.
Where can I click on this? Okay,
Just
it's this bit, never mind.
No.
So hard stack on me. Come on. Not in front of me. Okay, good, thank you. So remember, always clockwise, and then we go anti-clockwise. So we go from the left to the right. Knowledge, chill the fuck out. There you go. Perfect positioning. Move. Did people are too slow, man. Crush. Move. Put that again. There's a healer, don't take the cameras. And so either you do it like that, or you just spread out and watch what the fuck you're doing.
I'm running wondering if it works in terms of having range stack and melee stack.
No, it doesn't. Because if one guy is lagging 10 milliseconds behind the other guy, or one guy is moving a little bit to the left to avoid the eye beams from his corruption, then you're poof. Okay, so the other thing that we're gonna do is we're just gonna expand the room that you guys are into. So right now you have the half of the room, right? Okay, let me just get rid of these fucking markers. So basically, this part to this part to this part. You guys see what I'm doing? I'm slicing a cake. The part that I just sliced is red, purple, and blue. That's the slice where nobody is in. So that means the range can stand over here, you can stand over here, you can stand over here, here. But you have to be close to the edge. And the reason you have to be close on the edge is because the melee will be over here. And the melee will also be over here. So that the melee can move over here. And when the range get it, they can just move. Basically, you move forward when the range get it, and when the melee get it, they can move to the right or to the left. Does that make any sense, what I just said?
Yeah, I can give a tip for the melee guys.
I'm not asking for tips, I'm just asking if people get what I mean.
I did get it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm even gonna make it a little bit smaller. The problem with that is that the rate damage will be slightly higher, because now you're closer to the people standing closer to red and to blue. They'll take more damage from the miasmas, so those will probably need a little bit more healing. But that means you'll have a lot more room to spread out in. Alright. So I'm gonna put these markers away, and I'm just gonna automatically assume you guys know where the positions are. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm gonna put the red marker back for miasma in phase 1 and 2, miasma in phase 3 on blue, and then the stack position on green when we go into phase 3. Alright. And now we're gonna eat my food. And then I'm gonna pull. So don't just... And if you want to be smart, you would have gone to the markers I told you to go to already, because now you're gonna pull and then you'll have to move. So you spread out now so you don't have to move anymore. And to the edges as close as you can. And then you just gotta make sure you have a safe room all the time. And now I'm gonna focus on actually doing my tanking shit. The guys who are on green, you can still move up a little bit more.
Except my red.
Soak it, defeat the boss. Alright, much better. Tried it. There's a warlock portal over there, by the way. You just click the warlock.
Fix that cappy.
Guy who's kiting now, you need to soak. So take the thingy, feed the dog.
Healing tide cast.
And he did it very stupidly.
Yeah, my bad.
What's your die today, Gappy? You want me to replace you or?
Go for it, man.
Alright. Get Maker in here. Just die, come over as a heal now. So was that much better?
Not really, still people fucking up the stupid shit.
It's because people... Okay, I'm gonna have to explain it again.
I feel this is better than stacking.
Surprise, surprise. Okay, so I'm gonna divvy up the cake again. Middle is red, green, and blue. The funny thing is, when we pulled, I saw people standing over here. Blue is a little bit too close, actually. Let me do it like this. I think green is a little bit too close as well. Yeah. The maximum I saw people standing was over here. So you basically have this entire zone that you're not using. Like over here.
It's not quite sure because we need to be in range of all the healers. We can't be in the
You
range
have
of
5
one healer
healers.
because we're gonna die.
You have 5 healers, man. If the healers can all put positions so that everybody's available, you should be fine.
No, what I just said, we can't be in the range of 1-2 healers because some of them need to freedom people, some of them have to use their cooldowns, etc., etc. If we need the spike healing, we need to have all the healers available to us, so we can't be that much spread. This is a heal intensive and DPS intensive fight. It's short, but it's really intensive in that 6 minutes, so we can't be that much spread also.
Spread? You're making it sound like this room is 80 yards long, man. Like
I
if you
can
heal
reach
it, if
Ryan from where I'm standing now. So if the healers are in the center, basically, it's split around the back.
but
they can reach everyone.
Yeah, okay.
like over here where I am, you should be able to reach everyone. Over here where I am, you should be able to reach everybody.
He's on the other side of the room. It's not a problem.
Also, the only damage that you really get is the spit when it's on people, so it's mostly single target healing for the first guy who gets the spit and then the other guys who gets the spit. The OB healing is for the miasma. Otherwise, there's not much else happening unless you're standing in shit, pretty much. The spit is gonna jump on one guy, deal a shit ton of damage, then jump to a couple of other guys, deal a little bit less damage, but still requires single target healing. Interrupt me when I'm wrong, Ari.
But I'm just listening to you, I don't want to interrupt you.
No, but interrupt me, am I wrong? Am I wrong so far?
No.
Okay, the only AoE healing that we have to do is because, guess what? People keep standing in shit. It doesn't one-shot you on Mythic, but it will get you to like 10-20%. That's what's fucking up the heals. If you don't stand in shit and you avoid the shit on the floor and you avoid the breath and you do the miasma and the healers can deal with the spit, then we'll be fine. You're all dying because you're standing in shit. Just chill. And like I said, Cappy died because he ran away and then he ran back in to get the miasma thingy. He should have just stood there, took the miasma, and then fed the boss.
Yeah, that's my
You all need to get used to what you're supposed to do. The first guy, the third guy, the fifth guy, and the seventh guy. So you have to keep your own count in your head as well. Because, I mean, dude, that's what Mythic rating is. It's not me holding your hand and telling you every second what the fuck you need to do. Also, the thing, it doesn't last that long on the floor. It's like 5 seconds or something. So nice to spread out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fix it soon. Alright, this guy needs to feed the dog afterwards. Feed the dog in. Dodge breath. Dodge shit. Are you not using a water portal? Rev up. Breath, dodge. Still people getting hit by shit on the floor. Somebody didn't feed. And we fucked it up again. Like, why did the third guy not feed the boss? Is it because I didn't tell you to? It's because I didn't tell you to, right? Yeah, it's because I didn't tell you to. And where is the healer if we can?
I will come.
What's the problem with the boss, guys? What's the problem? Is it the movement? Is it that we have to move so much?
I mean, we have like 5 pulls. Maybe we should actually get some pulls in so people can learn the mechanics.
This is literally heroic, dude. Don't give me that fucking we need pulls shit. It's
I
not
mean,
because
you're
so
saying
many
yourself that people just have to get used to the mechanics. It's hard when we don't actually
people need to get
do it.
used to what they're supposed to do, which is literally feeding the dog and not standing and shit.
Yeah, but that's not a heroic mechanic though. That's why we need to.
Heroic mechanic is not standing and shit. You can just do whatever the fuck you can on heroic. Just let me just stand and everything. Fuck the healers, heal my ass, fucking bitches. I see people do that on heroic as well. Funny thing is, on heroic it doesn't, kill you. On mythic it does. So stop with that heroic mindset bullshit and actually dodge shit. I understand that people have problems with the miasma thingy, but is it really that hard to keep count? Like the first guy gets it, the second guy gets it, the third guy gets it. Okay, let me just link you the weak aura. That's probably gonna be a lot easier for you boys.
5-minute break.
But to be honest, Tef, it's the only thing that should be called, and that's all.
I'm tanking a fucking boss where if I miss taunt, my other tank is basically dead.
Just ask someone else to call it then.
Why? Keep count. I'm gonna give you the weak aura and you'll see it, man.
My deadly boss mouse is counting for me. It's not a problem, but still.
It's giving you the hungry stacks, is it?
No, it's giving me the.
Okay, well then we're done
miasma.
talking. Here are the hungry stacks. But basically, whenever we get a miasma and is above like 5 or 6, we feed him. Because that means by the time we get another miasma and we soak it, he'll be at, well, basically 9, and by the time you feed it, probably at 10. So whenever he's at like 5 and you're the one soaking, yeah, you have to feed the boss. So the weak aura I just linked basically shows you the hungry stacks on the boss, which is a mythic only mechanic, so don't worry, it's not gonna pop up on heroic. There you go. Enjoy your 5 minutes. Oh, it's a little bit too much, I think. There you go. Can I have you guys all in officer chat for a sec? Wait, it's not an option. Maybe off my stream while I shout at people for a sec. Anybody else wants to say something?
Nope.
Anything that you guys are struggling with, mechanic-wise? Anything that you feel like, shit, I can't do it this way? Something needs to change. I'm gonna keep dying. Do you guys understand what's killing you? It's not a rhetorical question. I'm not talking to myself. I'm just asking.
Answers,
Like,
beautiful. Answers.
The literally, and this is gonna sound like I'm arrogant, but like the only thing that this fight is healing. That's all. We have the DPS to kill this shit. It just comes to do the healer with flavor and stop standing in shit, pretty much. Get the miasma there fast. Soak when you need to soak. I mean, dude, it's not that hard. This is not the hardest boss. I know. Yes, it's mythic. It's literally the same as heroic, man. Like, there's no new mechanic apart from feeding the doggy. That's about it. It's nothing new. It's not gonna be a beam that's gonna come all out of nowhere. There's not gonna be magical ads coming out of his ass and chasing everybody. It's like literally the same as heroic. You just cannot fuck up, pretty much, which you can on heroic. So unless anybody else has anything to say, we're good to go.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Because it's not about like me being raging, man, but it's just like I don't understand like how we've done this thing on heroic already and people still standing shit. That's what I don't understand. I understand that you fuck up the miasma because it's, you know, it's hard to count. I know you need more pulls to get used to it, man, and that's fine. But let's wipe on something that we haven't done 6 times already. If we fuck up the miasma, that's fine. But, Jesus. No, I'm not asking you to get in this 5 pulls, but we should be able to get into phase 2 already, man. Because we need to know if the healing cooldowns work in phase 2, because that's going to be the hard part. This is the easy part. This is the just don't stand in shit part. Fixate incoming soon. Remember, you need to soak, you need to feed it to the boss. Touch breath. Right. You are not soaking and feeding the boss, so just soaking, go back. Alright, the next guy is soaking, needs to feed the boss. Next miasma, you need to feed the boss, so hurry up. Touch breath. Press Phobes. No guys, stop standing shit. Cut miasma, you're not feeding the boss.
I'm slow.
You're not even supposed to be there. And now my tank is dead because I had a conversation with somebody else. Can we get a healer up?
Yes, thumbs up.
Okay, wipe it. You're not supposed to stand there, mercenary. Sit the sides of the boss, not in front of the boss, mate. Sides of the boss is the side where he has, you know, the side, not in front. I don't know this. Pay more attention to the fixates and make sure the guys get dispelled immediately. Don't wait like 4 or 5 seconds. If you gotta wait that long, we're pretty much gonna be fucked. Also, the last pulse we had when we used the Warlock portal, does it actually hit the ad?
No, I used it. It was fine.
No, I'm talking about the last pulse. I saw a couple of people standing here when the ad was coming towards them and they used the Warlock portal and then the ad was just gone.
Yeah, the ad is in the Warlock portal.
Okay, alright. So that means if the ad is like in front of the Warlock portal,
Yep,
don't
it's
use
gonna
it
hit.
because you're just gonna blow it up on top of the raid.
Yeah.
Alright. And again, melee left and right side of the boss. If you have to like dodge shit, it's really important you go back to where you were before. I cannot have melee on top of the tanks. Let's go. So what was that? So it was 71.2. So it's 5% off from phase 2.
It's gonna be about 2 minutes.
Yeah, a little bit more if you actually pre-pod and bursts correctly.
5, 4, 3.
We'll save most of it for phase 2. But yeah, I assume your 2 minute cooldowns should be back up now. Takes them like 5 minutes to eat as well. The first fixate, remember, you soak and you eat. By eat I mean feed the boss.
Dispel.
Dodge. You are not feeding the boss. You are not feeding the boss, dodge. Next guy with fixate, you're feeding the boss. Suck fast, feed boss. Feed boss. And you stood in the shit before. You're not feeding the boss. What the fuck? Are we fucking up the miasmas? Because I see the raid taking a shit ton of damage. Dodge the breath. Stop standing in shit on the floor. You're supposed to feed the boss, so hurry up. Where is a healer? What happened? Who messed up?
My asthma has been placed in the wrong spot.
Who fucked up? Give me a name.
No idea.
It was a paladin.
Okay. Own up to your mistake, boys, don't hide. Okay. Was that the only thing that wiped us though? Because I saw something hit and then I think like group 4 was like low as shit. So what happened afterwards? We've messed up another one? Because I know what killed Mosi.
As I look at the recap, it's just spit and someone putting down the miasma at the wrong place, to be honest.
Yeah. I know you guys are probably wondering like, why do I have to put the miasma all the way over there? It's because of the raid damage. So let me take these markers away, you guys should know where to stand now. There you go. I think you might want to move the Warlock portal, yeah. I want to put it there, man.
Yeah.
I would put it more like over here-ish, to be honest.
2 seconds.
Like, healing wise, you really gotta hurry the fuck up if the melee get the miasma, because they're usually closest to the edge. Well, depends which side it comes from. Repair bot here, use it.
Flasks.
Heat up and let's go. So again, 71.2. I mean, we got the DPS. So you can pretty much pop everything that's 2 minutes. Yeah. I would say anything like 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 should be back up. I don't know if you should pop anything that's 3 minutes though. Yeah, just pop all your CDs. Just pop everything. So you pre-pod and you pop everything, which means I need to get my pre-pods up as well, actually.
Yeah. I would say pop everything as well and just try to get into phase 2 so we can practice that as well. And then once we progress further, we can still readjust it afterwards.
Is it 66.6 it goes into phase 2?
Yes.
Yeah, 66 in a bit. But we'll have Bloodlust and you'll have your second part plus anything that comes back on cooldown in phase 2. So phase 2 should last a lot less longer than phase 1. It's just really important in phase 1 that we soak the shit on the floor with 1 or 2 people and spread out more, because the breath, so that the breath doesn't hit anybody. So that it's really important that none of the melee come to the tanks. And once we can get past phase 2, then it's basically just stack the fuck up on green as fast as you can so that the healers can spirit link and get you guys back up to speed. And then it's just don't stand any shit. You see anything green, you move out of it. And it's really important that me and Dido keep an eye on that and just slowly move the boss clockwise. Like I said, the hardest part is pretty much just phase 1 for the for the DPS, phase 2 for the healers, and phase 3 for everybody pretty much. So just focus on what we were doing. We were dodging everything on the floor just fine. Just focus on the miasmas. You can't fuck those up. Put the marker a little bit over here. And DBM tells you which fixate, so it's 1, 3, 5, that's the one who eats the boss. Or feeds the boss. Dodge. My first fixate incoming, remember, soak, feed boss afterwards. Feed the boss. Out. Come on, guys. Shit on floor. Stop your cast. Next guy with the fixate, you're feeding the boss.
Next to spell.
Okay. Well, come on, Bo. Wake up.
I died from speed actually.
For fixate, soak it, do not feed the boss. Soak miasma, feed the boss. Do not eat the boss. Don't touch breath. Touch it. Soak and feed the boss. Feed the boss. Feed the boss. Feed the boss. Okay, wipe it. Ref, Quell, Bake, Neff, DRN, what killed you? Come back as a
I
hero.
got spot on twice, so I was taking 200k.
I had debilitating spit and umbral eruption damage.
So you still shit. One at a time. What killed DRN? Because I saw you soak and then you died when you came to the boss.
Yeah, I died in the fix. Then my quarter eyes popped and I died until I got to the...
Were you topped up before you soaked?
No, but it popped as soon as I soaked the fix.
Yeah, because the soak pretty much deals for like 350k-ish. So the guy really needs to be like topped up. Yeah, the spit is gonna require a lot more spot healing than just, you know, spam healing the tanks. So the healer's gonna have to look. I mean, I know the tanks need a shit ton of healing, but the guys with the spit, especially the first guy, he's gonna need the most healing. So if you go to the dungeon journal and you just go in Shadhar, you'll see something called debilitating spit, and then you can see how it works. It's basically 30k a second for 5 seconds, so the guy's gonna take like 150k in 5 seconds, plus the damage from everything else.
I track that.
But he has 4 stacks of that, so that basically means he's taking 30k a second times 4, right? Or am I misunderstanding that, Harry?
Oh yeah, he is.
So I'm correct, right? So the guy's basically taking 30 times 4, which is 120k a second from the spit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so healers need to spam heal, well, spot heal that guy. Then it splits onto new targets, giving each new target half of the previous target's total amount of stacks. So that means afterwards, 2 people will have 2 stacks, which means they'll get 60k a second for 5 seconds. So basically, you gotta heal the guy with the 4 stacks, and then you gotta heal the guy with the 2 stacks, and then slowly heal the guy with the 1 stack. So basically, just spot heal the spits, pretty much. All right. And keep dodging shit on the floor. Also, immunities and shit like that, if you really want to use it, soaking the miasma is the best place to use it, like ice blocks and whatever the fuck you got. So any defensive that you have, because the miasma is rate damage, I'm pretty sure you can cloak it as well.
Yep.
The turtles, anything else, divine shield, blessing of protection, use it on yourself, dispersion. I don't know if Musi has the same thing I have with the Zen meditation. You know, like defensives. Just use defensive on every miasma pretty much, because that will be the main single target damage you'll take. I did not eat. So heal us more, focus on the spits. Everybody else keep focusing on outstanding and shit. Do the miasma correctly, and then we can go into phase 2. Don't forget to take your hellstones, obviously.
Portal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spit is coming out, some foops. First fixate. You're supposed to feed the dog afterwards. Feed the doggy. You're not feeding the doggy. He's killing Neff like every time. Somebody fucked up their miasma, pretty much killed after right.
Yeah, didn't get the spell, couldn't get there.
Okay, wipe it again. Come over as a healer. Come on, guys. There's only so much excuses you can make. What keeps killing Neff? Because that's like the 3rd time we died already.
I'll check the logs just now.
Why? You can't tell me yourself. Let's type it in party chat. Again, Wooly, Musi. Dispel. Fast. It's like your number one priority. For the other healers, keep that in mind, that when these guys are dispelling, you're gonna have to step it up for like a couple of seconds. So you should be able to see it on your red frames. If you don't, then suggest you sort something out.
Ah, fuck, sorry.
Nice. We don't need it anyway. We are not getting to second phase. Don't worry.
I didn't even get the buff.
I think not Wooly's the only one that seems to be doing dispelling all the fixates, so he's probably struggling.
Moosey is supposed to do them as well.
Yeah. And obviously we've got Neff as backup as well.
Like DBM and I mean at least Bigwigs tells you which number the fixate is, like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So if you see the timer and it says 1, then it's Wooly. You see 2, it's Moosey. You see 3, it's Wooly. You see 4, it's Moosey. So get ahead of time. Get ready like a few seconds before you see it coming out to be sure to press it quickly and get the guy out. You might as well practice it now, because we're gonna get these miasmas during all the phases, and it's gonna be oh, for fuck's sake. Can we stop popping that stupid toy, man? Just like a social run we're doing. Because it's really important that you practice that shit. Because if we fuck that up in phase 3 and we wipe, I'm not gonna be very happy. So you might as well practice it now.
Let us see how you fare when your world is turned upside down.
No, fuck, I'm gonna put a flask in this shit. So pop everything you got and nuke the boss. Even though I didn't eat my food. Fuck it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay, keep him there then. Feet it up. Touch breath.
So many things.
Why we're not dispelling him faster? Shit, I think I fucked up. I got it. Yeah, I fucked up. Second dispel, again, not fast enough. You're just letting sit there, stand there for 3 seconds.
Get tap up.
Yes.
Next guy, feed the boss. There's people standing way too close to the fucking thing. Feed the buff. Do we feed him? Come over as a healer, wipe it again. Moosey, why are you so slow with the dispelling? What? Hmm? Alright, Neff, can you do it for her? A delay. Can you explain to Neff what he needs to do, Abby?
Yeah, can I raise people?
Man, I don't know why I released. Oh, just summon him. Keep calm music, they say. Fuck that shit. It's not working.
is already dispelling, and so is Wooly.
Is everybody on Discord?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you see DBM or bigwigs, is it telling you which fixate it is, or is it just telling you fixate without a number?
Mine just says fix it.
You're not the healer, dude. I'm talking to the healers.
Uh-huh.
So like Wooly and Nev and Moosey, since they're the only ones that can get rid of it. When it says fixate, does it show you between parentheses which one it is, or question mark, whatever the fuck that thing is called?
Is there a number? Well, if I take the first one, then it's just 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a pattern, isn't it?
But does it show you which number it is? Is that yes or no? Because I can barely hear you.
Mine doesn't.
So yours doesn't. Which is fucking weird, because mine does. Alright, Wooly take the first one, Nev take the second one.
That's what
So
I told them to do. But that's
basically, Wooly is always dispelling the one that we need to soak and feed the boss with, and Nev will always dispel the one that we just need to soak. So when you hear me call out soak and eat, that means it's Wooly's one. If I say just soak, then that's Nev one to dispel. Right. Let me get this over with. Let's go. Soak and eat. Just soak. Next fixate is soak and eat. Fix that already. Too much damage. Yeah. What killed you, Bacon Seal?
Still I got killed by the Ny'alotha thing and the debilitating.
I didn't get out of explosion in time.
Oh, the spit is still killing people.
Yeah. Get a corruption slow, didn't use cloak in time. My bad.
How much damage is the spit doing?
200.
No, I'm asking to hear this. Harry.
He's doing a lot because it almost killed me. I had it twice then, so I have to heal myself when I've got it. So I've
5
got...
healers and people dying from that.
Yeah, but you've also got Neff and Wooly focusing the people that've got the fixates as well.
Once every 30 seconds. I mean, just saying.
Yeah, okay. Then I don't.
I mean, you have to dispel people. There's no other way to get around it. I mean, what anyone else to do? Get 6 healers?
It's not a healing problem, I don't think. Though.
I mean, we can't. If we have people dying from the spit, that means healers, pretty much. Because everybody needs to be topped up before the miasmas explode.
It's not the spit that's killing people, it's the overlaps of everything, not moving out of stuff fast. It's like we have to keep moving out of void eruption, and a lot of the big healing spells, like my spell, I have to stand still for 8 seconds to channel it. So I can't use it until I go out of that void circle. I can't use salvation because that's got a 2.3 second cast. You know, a lot of them have got channeled cast. Cass can drop tide. Moosey's got revival, which is instant. But again, you know, everybody's. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry I'm making you tired, but you know.
I'm not tired. I'm just asking, what do we do about it? Because if we're gonna constantly having people died, like Quell died and Seal died, and other people dying from spits, what's our solution? Getting a 6 healer in here.
No, because a lot of guilds 4 heal this.
Okay, so what's our solution to not having these people die from spits?
Yeah, read what Cassan's typing.
How is the breath doing rate wide damage?
People are not moving out of it fast enough.
Well, yeah, obviously. But it's not supposed to do rate damage. Yeah, it does 300k for people in front of it, but it doesn't do rate damage to anybody else. It's the Umbra Mantle, but that's in stage 1. Oh no, we can't just like YOLO it and just hope we get lucky. Why's my food not on my keyboard? People dead again? How come?
I got slowed by the debuff on...
From the corruption, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Just broke it, but I thought I was out of it.
Ryan stood in the breath still.
I know, I saw him die from the breath.
Yeah, that was low.
No, 2 feet. I'm not supposed to feet. Feet the boss. So, please do it on the marker. So 1 died from his corruption, 1 died from a breath, 1 died because the miasma was soaked way too close to the red. Okay.
But to be honest, that breath is a bit tricky because when I moved to the same spot as Brian, I thought I'm clear, but it wasn't clear. Moved a bit, but he was slow. So that's why some people getting damage from breaths.
Yeah, the cone's a lot bigger than it shows, to be honest.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
like
but
at
that's
the
with
end there's
everything
like
in WoW, to be
a
honest.
really slight one like vein on that purple shit.
Well, the only thing you can do is move closer to the boss so that the arc is not as wide.
But I think healers were doing good this go, because people fucked up some stuff. So we are learning the curve.
So when you get the miasma, just go to stand in red and just let the thing come to you. Food. 2 minutes and 24. I'm sorry I let you die so much, did I? I'm trying to see what everybody else is doing.
Don't worry about it. I also feel
No,
like
I
I'm
know.
a lot less healing than everybody should.
I know it's annoying as a tank. Right, next fixate, make sure you soak and eat. Come back. Watch breath. That shit. You're not feeding somebody. Why didn't the first guy feed the boss? Oh, we did it again. Showed you had 9 stacks or something. Who was the first guy?
I would.
Why didn't you feed the boss, man?
I brain fucked him. I have no explanation.
I could. The problem is, man, if you guys don't do what the fuck you're supposed to do, the timers get all fucky, man.
Nah, I'm sorry.
I know you're sorry, everybody's sorry, I know.
I really do, it's my first fuck up.
Like, DPS is fine, guys. Just focus on your responsibilities. Just make sure you do what you're supposed to be doing.
I had a lag spike, that's why I died.
Those fixates, feed the boss. That's how we do it.
Feeling tired.
Let's fixate, dispel him. Beat the boss. I think somebody else fucked up.
I think so. Can't get to.
Defeat the boss. Next fixate, beat the boss. Beat the boss. Use your person, use the defensive man. There's a guy with the miasma on the right, not moving. Maybe we should dispel him, guys. No? Not gonna dispel him? Fuck me, that. I see a lot of people not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and I'm one of them because I keep watching the ones that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Use defensives when you're soaking miasma. Please. There's 20 people, by the chance that you get it again, your defensive should be back up. And there's no other room where you're gonna use your defensive anyways. What are you gonna do? Use defensive in phase 2 and just... Oh my god, it's giving me a headache. And again with the dispelling, just not being done fast enough. Needs to be done fast enough. Pay attention to it, please. What's the timer between the miasmas, by the way? Because it's not enough for one person to do it, right?
No.
Okay, so we have 3 healers that can dispel. Can the 3 healers please focus on this shit? Otherwise I need to get Tiger Slush as well, and I really don't want to.
We have a repair bot or something.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm almost as retarded as other people that do that shit.
Not almost.
Yeah, cause you know, IQs and stuff. Just remember miasma defensive if you need it. If you're basically not at 90% HP, use it.
3, 2, 1.
First fixate, feet to roll.
Fake.
Feet doggy. Touch breath. Dodge shit. Fixate, move, don't feed the dog. Good, dodge shit. Third fixate. Move. Feed the dolls. Feed the balls afterwards. Feed the boss afterwards, I said. And you fucked it up.
My bad. Yeah.
Do you not hear me on Discord? Ah, fucking God.
That's really like it's just a game. People will fuck up. Don't worry. Be happy.
That worked like a charm.
Fixate is about every 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds. So in theory, one person could disappear.
I can't. My freedom. 5 second cooldown, so Math has to always take the second
Yeah.
one.
So it can't be.
Because we were hitting them every time.
Who had the third fixate, by the way?
Krogi.
Please, man, can you guys just listen? Please, cause fuck me, man. Fixate, remember, soak, beat the boss. Beat the boss afterwards. Chop the breath. Soak it, but don't fit the boss. Next fixate, soak, and eat the boss. Feed the boss. Feed the boss. Soak it, don't do not feed the boss. Why did I kill us? Touch breath. Next guy who gets the fixate, soak it and feed the boss. Do not feed the boss. Soak and then feed the boss. And hurry up with the feeding. Somebody did not feed the boss. Somebody did not feed the boss. Hurry up. Feed the boss.
I didn't.
Who was the guy who did not feed the boss? It's a wipe, you got the angry buff. Come on guys, just call it out, we fucked it up. Who fucked it up? Come on. It was number 7, I think.
Never said, yeah.
So what did you do? You just soaked and then just ran back, or? And you heard me say feed the boss, right? Did everybody hear me say feed the boss?
Yes. I did.
Okay. So why is he not hearing me? Because that's like the second time where I'm literally calling it out on Discord and you're just ignoring me. So you want me to point another raid leader that you would actually listen to? Or you pick somebody? You want Brian to do it? Pop Brian as raid leader, he can do it.
Jeff, I don't think it's a case of people not listening to you. It's just in the heat of the moment, and it's just we're tired. It's the end of the raid, and I'm not making excuses.
It's tired. It's the end of the raid.
We got to phase 2.
Yes.
Win.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Because I know that I'm shattered. My eyes are just twitching.
Yeah, same here.
Sheer amount of movement.
I second that emotion.
I third it.
Jeff, you know we all have a huge amount of respect for you, so please don't
Yeah.
say stuff like
Really looks like it.
Mm.
Alright, last one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Push him back a bit. Soak and then defeat the boss. Next time do it on a marker.
supposed to feed him.
Soak and then feed him. Why do we have 2 people dead already? It's not like 1 minute into the fight.
I think that's my fault because my healing cooldown was supposed to be used then.
Oh fuck, I can't even concentrate on tanking, man. Fuck this raid, seriously. I know I sound salty as fuck, but Jesus Christ, man. Fuck this Discord thing as well. Fuck this. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm really trying to be calm, but fucking hell, man. Is it like so fucking hard to listen? Otherwise, I'm just gonna stop raiding, man. Fuck it. Just go play something else. God damn it, that's fucking infuriating as shit. I mean, we can't even progress on the boss, man. Like, people just die to every single fucking thing. Breath, shit on the floor. Oops, I need to do this. Oops, I need to do that. It's too hard. Must do 60, 100k DPS. Cause fuck me. Alright, well, I'm off. Thanks for watching these guys fumble about for an hour. Hope it was amazing. See you guys one of these days. Whatever. Bye bye.